Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 28 of Crucible Solo Self-Found League. Today we're switching things up, going back to my league starter build, which was Volcanic Fissure Totems. Now, if you haven't seen this build yet, I will go over it a bit, but today our focus is to crush as many boss maps as possible. I have 49 Conquerors, Guardians, Elder Slayers. We'll go through the fragments, get as many Mavens as I can get. Hopefully can get Uber Elder along the way. I don't think I need to change the Atlas passive tree up at all. I'll keep farming some harvest with Breach and beyond while I farm towards these bosses. I need to get these invitation nodes, I think. So I'll probably find 7 nodes here actually, which will probably be these ones here. Grab Maven stuff. Actually, I can pull out the Eater nodes. Gonna get Heart of the Grove back. Item Quant. Took out this Syndicate stuff as well. And we should be set. So let's go for it. Maven on. Go for Elder Slayers. Now, yesterday, with the gold oil farm, I was able to get Vengeant Cascade on this, which doubled the number of balls that my Volcanic Fissure Totems fire. So I have Volcanic Fissure in my 6th link here with Earthbreaker support to make it work on totems. Multiple totems to give me 2 more and I can put them down. Elemental damage with attacks, Immolate, and multi-strike. So lots and lots of balls coming out of there. A decent Fizz weapon, has some extra area of effect. Attack speed, nothing crazy here. My shield gives me an additional totem. Socket of Gems have increased reservation efficiency, and I have my Tempest Shield Vitality there. Those are reserved on my life. And I'm using Glancing Blows, so without the Tempest Shield on, I have no spell block, but 50% chance to take 35% less damage from spells, and almost capped on that for attack block. And then the next biggest piece here is the Tanu Ahi gloves, which cause me to gain adrenaline and onslaught when I fill my unreserved life. And then the Chieftain has this node Tukahama War's Herald, where damage dealt by totems is leached to you as life. That allows the totems to constantly be feeding me life leech, and then I'm trying to degen my life as much as I can through Blood Rage. And then my skills costing mana, having a channeling skill that's casting flammability. So I'm degenning as much life as possible so that the totems have the most opportunity to fill my life back up with the leech, guaranteeing me onslaught and adrenaline the entire time. And then using blood magic to get the most out of that. I have an empty jewel socket on my tree. What's up with that? Let's fix that real quick. I know I've got something good that can go in there. Lethal Pride. What do we got here? 1% life regen, 20% burning damage, 20% physical damage. I mean, that's something. With a bunch of extra strength there. I'm not hitting too many nodes here. Ignites you, inflict, deal damage 10% faster. Now that could be big for my other build as well. What's the other one look like? Fire res, life regen. Chance to deal double damage. I think I'll keep the first one for the physical damage. So, chop totems. I push Blood Rage. And then boom. I have adrenaline, I have onslaught, I'm super fast, and I have insane life regen, my resists are solid, and then we roast enemies in fountains of fiery balls. That is how we do it. There's quite a delay from when you first put the totems down to when they start dealing damage, and I have to make sure I keep my blood rage up as often as possible. I also have a cast when damage taken, Immortal Call going on here, so I'm pretty safe. And then I have my Infernal Cry on left click to make sure I'm generating endurance charges. That's part of the Chieftain Ascendancy. The only big hard part is just making sure I'm keeping up all of the adrenaline and onslaught as much as possible. It's kind of weird because I am using Ancestral Bond on this, so I can't deal damage myself. It's only what the totems will do. And I can still debuff with Scorching Ray. I can cast my curse as I'm doing, but as far as actually doing damage, it's got to be the totems. And since the balls now, I mean, I got a speed and an AoE shrine, so this is probably the most ridiculous it can look. But Vengeant Cascade causes the balls to bounce and deal damage again. So literally doubled the balls on the build so far. And it is obnoxious and it's amazing. Okay, let's see how a breach goes. We'll get the totems nice and spread out. Make sure I have my blood rage on. And these totems can clear a lot just on their own because there's so many balls. So I gotta try and spread them out. They are pretty tanky as well, so nothing super crazy to worry about. Ooh, I got a Tollborn. That's nifty. Here's my first boss. I get to light it up in fireballs. Gonna make sure I'm using my Infernal Cry. Tried to heal it, but it didn't move. Not too bad. And this is just chance for ailments and vulnerability, so I'm not increasing monster life or anything here. And go for Drox. And I'm like, that damage feels pretty solid. I'm gonna have to deal with the totems, and they're dying. Duplicate it. Thanks, Maven. Seems to be going just fine. There's just so many fireballs. Like, it's gonna hit everything and also whatever we're trying to target here. And I gotta try and keep the Scorching Ray up because that is my form of exposure as well as applying my curse. And the more I'm spending life, the more opportunities there are to refresh the adrenaline and onslaught, which really affects the totem damage. Got a Fate Worse Than Death, Cortex, and nothing else I want. Maybe a Slink Boots. And there's one. Gonna do lots of them. Sometime along the way, I need to... Maybe we can just do this. This is not the best base, but this is Volcanic Fissure fires 2 additional projectiles. Helm enchant. I mean, that is not something that I'm gonna complain about. So I was getting an additional projectile before I changed the anoint by anointing multi-shot. So I can get that back now that I have Vengeant Cascade with the Helm enchant. And then an additional projectile on top. What is on my helmet? I have Fizz taken as fire. Probably not the most necessary because I am using Determination. Let me find it here. Determination is linked to Eternal Blessing. And since I'm not reserving any of my mana, since I'm blood magic, I'm only reserving life, I can reserve Determination for free. So we got extra defense on that front. Well, let's just take the helmet off. What are we working with? Resists. I need some fire. Armor's good. Life is good. I can survive without that int, it looks like. Well, I guess let's see what kind of essences I have. A bunch of life essences. Helmet 80 to 90. That's more than I had. I just need some fire res. Maybe anything else that's kind of useful. Fire, lightning, life regen, open prefix. Gonna lose a nice chunk of armor there, but can still take Fizz taken as fire. Oh, the Scorching Ray also has infused channeling on it, so if I cast that long enough, it's gonna give me this buff, and I deal more damage of types matching your channeled skill gems tags, so that's more fire damage. So there's a lot of buffs that I'm getting by casting the Scorching Ray. Fizz taken as fire. I didn't have Exalts last time, I guess, so that's good. Get some implicits on it. I don't know if area effect is good. Reduced mana cost doesn't help. Damage per power charge is 16% damage. No, I am only getting frenzy and endurance charges. So I guess I can really hope for burst effect on flammability. +1 max lightning res. I'll take that. Enemies you hit recently have reduced life regeneration rate. But I'm not hitting enemies. The totems are. I don't think that works. Fizz taken as fire. Not the worst either. Sure. Eater of Worlds implicit here is Fizz's extra chaos damage. That's not bad. Seems fine. So that's 2 additional projectiles on all the totems that then in turn repeat. Resistor still capped. Good to go. Oh, Hesman has phases. And I made this one hexproof. Those ones not going to go down quite as fast, but I'm pretty happy with the situation we got going on here. Feels like it's going to make any upgrade in weapon I get pretty insane. So it's easier said than done. I can't just use the Harvest Life Force to try and craft something. I do have some fossils I can try and hit a weapon, but I also have been picking up bases, so maybe there's a chance something drops. I got T2 flat with hybrid T1 attack speed. It's like I have the life regen pretty taken care of on this build. If you want to see how everything is put together, POB is in the video description. There we go. I got a Tavuk guy. Big life, big duration, a little bit extra damage, plus chaos res, big int. That didn't roll terribly. That is a lot of SRS life. How much you cannot see on this build, but it's also so obnoxious that it's amazing. So I'm fine with it. Yeah, I actually got a red lynx. here. Not that you can tell what it is. I did see it before the balls started going off. That's a cat. Okay, Veritania. Same thing. You kind of just throw everything down and just kind of spam Scorching Ray and pray it all works out. Really not that bad. What's yours? Is this T13? Nothing crazy on this. I rolled these magic so they'd be easy to make sure. And done. Titan's Greaves. This build is definitely not an efficient map clear build. Give me a more optimal weapon though, like this is a bosser without a doubt, because it just gets insane. Something I haven't really been using is I have a flamethrower trap linked to combustion for just a little bit of extra damage if needed. A trap is not me, so the trap can deal damage. The Vengeant Cascade is insane. It is so many fireballs. The Brutal Shrines got this boss like doing a little dance over here, bouncing around from all the balls. Good stuff. And Baron, him going up. Oh, we're duplicating it. Lovely. Oh, stood in the degen a little bit too long there, but not that bad. I think I might have given this one life. Yeah, this one has more life. And I got Tim Chains on me, so this one was actually a little slower, but not really a problem. It's much more chill than trying to do it with the fireball. Now, do I have an Elder Slayers? It doesn't look like it. No. I guess the only thing to do in that case is just keep running them till one drops. I think the best chance to get them is by running them or run the ones I have extras of first. Gonna make me do a core map. I really don't have much interest in rolling these, honestly. I just want to get in there, get them done, and then get to the good stuff. If I need more boss maps for whatever reason, I have a character that is very primed for doing that as well. I haven't really put it to use to doing that. Maybe we'll go back to the Ice Shot for a little bit at some point. So I guess I take Eater into these. Go for the Breach, check for Harvest, go for Boss. Like, I don't need to full clear these for XP or the altars, really, unless I see something really good. But it doesn't happen often, and it has to happen pretty much at the beginning of the map anyways. Ooh, Detonate Dead tried to kill me there. Maps are loaded with the double influence, though. So probably pretty solid XP. So much stuff it's hard to even click on a shrine. I think probably the only way I'd die on this build is by like standing in something I knew I shouldn't have because I couldn't see it. That's how this build dies. Take a quick peek here. Auric. Scan the maces. It needs to hit so many things for it to pop off. It's so unlikely to pick up one of these off the ground and it just be good. It probably would need the same treatment that the ES gear got. Like go after some perfect fossils and do some shenanigans to optimize it. If I leave the map, my frenzy charges reset. I'm gaining frenzy charges, not because of the blood rage. As blood rage, I'm not killing anything, so it doesn't really do me any good, but I'm gaining a frenzy charge every 15 seconds and I increased my charge duration to allow them to stack, and then I can get frenzy charges. More speed, more damage, more balls, more good. And it is really cool. The projectiles hit, bounce straight up, straight back down, and hit again. So if Vengeant Cascade isn't double damage, I don't know what it is. Oh, I did actually die. I got hit by meatballs. Something I couldn't see. I think on this build, I only have myself to blame for not being able to see. This build is also not the counter for the Soul Eater. It is ridiculous. Can see nothing. That one was kind of rough. Endurance charges, less effective curses. At least I can destroy the banners with this build. Or at least, I mean, they kind of just die in the mix of everything. Broke him out the bubble. Please finish quick. He puts a banner on top of him, then I have to destroy that first, but easy. Hey, there's the Elder Slayers. Another Drox down. Not giving me anything super great out of here. I don't know what I should be looking for. But I mean, the bases are all pretty bad, so. Less area effect spell suppression. Yeah, I can pull that off. Last time this did not go well. Okay, we start by focusing Baron, because we don't want those runes all over this place. Oh, and duplicating them. Fantastic. And yep, being healed. Okay, here come the next ones. Now we've got a Veritani in the mix. Ah, get them. Ah, ha, ha. There's so much mess over there. The banners are being the problem. I mean, the banners are being an issue. Oh my goodness, there's so much mess. I'm still alive though. Not no more. Yeah, like Baron got healed the last time I was able to see his HP. It's ridiculous. Go hit him with a fireball. See how that goes instead. The fireball should take the banners out pretty well. Oh, fizz damage though. Oh, fizz damage. Ah, and they're getting healed. So annoying. Man, I don't know. This character cannot get hit by fizz damage. So maybe I have just have a better chance with the fireball totems. Oh, just come in the room and get barraged. Oh, come on, just kill one of them. Like, take this vitality boon. I did fizz damage with this character. How many banners do we need over there? My goodness, dude. Look at this. There's all these banners stacked on top. Just drop the totems and running around. Like, I don't know what else to do. Ow. No. Oh, that was a bad spot to have stayed. Take this vitality boon. Baron is so close to dead. I think Baron's dead. Almost got Drox. If it weren't for the totem banner things everywhere. Banners are gone. That must be Drox is gone. I might have somehow clutched this. Shouldn't probably talk this soon, but Veritania down. Now Hesman down. Ta-da! Orb of Conflict, Unmaking 4 Splinters, and a Veritania Crest. An Assassin's Garb. Oh, there's a full Dragon Scale. And I get another Atlas passive point. So now I can do another full set of influenced ones. Rocks. Getting more synthesis maps from this than I have from playing the game. No, chaos damage got me. And again. Snakes in the middle, being impatient. Nothing there. Mine is dropping lots of items, but lots of garbage bases in that Vaulted Orb. Bringing Maven into these sometimes is just like begging to die. Still, like, what here would I ever want? Uh-oh, I got an Echoing Shrine. I'll just rush the boss because this is crazy. Okay, Baron, I got a little surprise for you this time. I got more balls than before. Oh! Now, yeah, that was a fountain of fiery balls. No invitation again. Might have gotten this Veritania without her moving. Yeah. And another Drox, an Eclipse Staff, a 2-stone ring. That's something out of this one. Orc Mace as well. Build is not really good at clearing these breaches. It doesn't deal well with the pack size stuff. There's too much of a delay in me like putting stuff down and it actually dealing the damage. But can I get an Olnatol? But yeah, I killed the boss. Venters. Ah, there we go. Still no invitation. Venters is reduced quant. Only 3 left. There's an Elder Slayers. Another way for me to go lose any XP that I've gained doing this. Another Drox. Fall suppression, reduce extra damage from crits. That should be about as free as this gets. Okay, that one's Drox. Okay, so we got Veritania Alhesman. Alright, so these ones are gonna sit here and take some damage during this early phase. It's not going to be enough, I don't think, to finish it. Oh! Okay, and then here comes the problems. Okay, these ones aren't being healed, though, so this one isn't going to be as absolutely awful. Yeah, Baron is already taking so much damage. It's pretty nice. I can just let the totems fight for me as long as they don't die. Get Blood Rage, so I have lots of speed from the adrenaline, and I really just kind of can't stop. You gotta run until you get a chance. Okay, there's Baron, though. Alhesman's close. Oh, there goes Veritania. Drox is the last one. Oh, yay. Twin Terrors. Just to bring in more banners. Lovely. Oh, I moved into the banner. It was over. And I can't make the totems move their targeting. But there we go. Another one down. Got a Phoenix, 4 Splinters. Alhesman taking a ring. I feel like jewelry is one of the best things to go after getting here. These influenced items. Yeah, curse enemies with despair on hit. That's something you could work around. And you're not fighting for as much influence possibilities as you are in other gear. Because it seems like for most cases you probably want Exarch Eater implicits on the gear rather than giving up a mod slot. Well, I got a normal 10-way I can run. Normal ones are usually way easier. I can probably just send this. So far on this, I can just target one and it'll die. Oh, and I died. This is extra chaos. Certainly. I guess the last ones are all going to die at the same time, or they're going to continuously kill me. Get 'em. Stalker of the Endless Dudes. And we're done. Anything? 2 splinters and a constrictor. Fast Conqueror. So next up would be Sirus. I've got 4 attempts currently. I could probably squeeze a couple more out if I have enough life force. Yeah, it's expensive. Change 1. I got now Hesman. So, just do the 4 Sirus and move on. Throw a Corrupting Blood Jewel in here. Grab an extra life flask. Sirus kind of warps around everywhere. I have to keep moving my totems. Keep thinking I got it and moves. Maybe this would be better with the Fireball Ignite. I don't know. It's kind of hard to gauge what the actual damage of this Volcanic Fissure Totems are doing.
You are nothing.
Come on. Rip. Ooh, I let myself get barraged. I'll try the next one with the Ignite build, just to see how it goes differently. Right, going into final phase, where there's less opportunity to attack. Get him. This is a good DPS time. Yes. Drain. Like, the damage is good when I can deal the damage. Oh, and then I got die beamed. 3 portals left. Okay. It's still doable. Oh, okay. And the split phase during the beam now. Almost there. Maybe. No! Ooh, that Corrupting Blood immunity jewel. Saving my life. Die, please. Come on. There we go. We got Crystal Belt, Orb of Dominance, and some garbage, I guess. The belt has Supreme Decadence. This is let your life flasks work for Energy Shield. Life is extra ES. Increased life recovery from flasks. Crystal Belt, interesting. And grab the Corrupting Blood Jewel. Take it to the other build. Corrupting Blood immunity, we put it in here. I'm gonna lose damage from that, but should be okay. My Energy Shield is lower than it was. Oh yeah, okay, I just replaced a jewel. Duh. I feel like I don't feel like my max damage uptime is better with this, but the teleport and I can just still have the ignite going off. I think the damage uptime overall yielding better DPS here. I definitely have more survivability. I'm not vulnerable to chaos damage. And somebody did point out that I was not getting my chill from the Frost Shield because I had the Gale Sight helmet on that prevents me from chilling enemies. So that is why my Frost Shield wasn't working. Not a bug like I had thought. Already at final phase. I mean, it's definitely easier when you don't die. The dumb stuff along the way. I also have more meaningful spell block on this build. The other one has the glancing blows, so I'm still taking damage from hits, whereas I'm just avoiding a lot of it this build. So yeah, I can just stand here in this, use this opportunity for whatever little bit of damage I can get. Made it through a die beam. I'm pretty sure a third of this ground degen is chaos as well, so that's not hurting me that bad even. The spell block and spell suppression is like more important for this to make it easier, because everything is spells. So I guess I'm gonna need this build for Maven as well. I think I remember the issue with Maven teleporting everywhere. But like one thing Sirus does that I love, Sirus always turns and looks the direction he's gonna go before he teleports every time. So if he teleports off screen, okay, so he's gonna turn that way, I know he's in that direction, so much easier to keep track of him. And we got a pair of gloves, a Royal Berg. I don't know why I would need a thicket bow, but it is 86. That went much, much better though. So, do the other 2 on this build. And dead. I got a jewel. And the last one, what do we got? An Awakener's Orb and another jewel. Moonstone Ring. So the Awakener's Orb is huge. I didn't get any Conqueror Exalts, but the Awakener's Orb allows me to move a Helm enchant to a different base. Well, what about our jewels? Small ring -10. That's pretty cool. And very large -20. We'll divine that one. Medium -14. Not bad. I think I needed a large for what I was thinking about here. No, I need the medium. Okay, so I have that. Put my jewel back in. And the gloves. Not the worst roll, but anything? Nope. Instant rip. I also could see, what does this jewel do here? How many nodes does this hit? It's this one up here, which is armor, increased fizz damage, increased armor. So not many nodes that I'd be able to get the faster ignites. All right, so which one's next? I'll do the Shaper ones next. Looks like there's 4 rounds in there. Unless I were to get more. Do I have formed? I have 2 of the formed already, so that's good. And then for real, I gotta rush boss, kill boss, or else I'm gonna be here for like the next 8 hours working on this. He says as opens a breach right at the start of the map. Oh, hit him drain, it's so good. Wind terrors, oh no. I actually can take fizz damage on this build. Super easy. Another formed. Easy Chimera. I think all these will be easy. Hopefully the formed is as easy. Hydra gets roasted. It's hard to deal with dodging the balls in this mess, but easy. I can't tell when Phoenix is gonna explode. At least Phoenix is gonna be taking lots of damage. This room's fairly small. No phases. Almost there. Yeah, hit him. Got it. Oh, monster accuracy impale. Sure. The forward. I think I try and target Hydra first, so I can get these balls out of here. If I target Hydra, a lot of the others will just come over here. Hydra is usually the last one left over in these. But this is so much, going so much better than the Elder Slayers. Oh, I got blown up by Phoenix. I guess they were all out here. They are getting healed now. Hydra shooting me across the zone. Not entirely sure how I died on that one. Oh, twin terrors on the Hydra. No. Hydra, die. Die, 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 die. Yes. Okay. Phoenix. I feel like Minotaur spends half his time underground. He goes underground, big slam, go underground. That's what was happening the entire time. 4 splinters, Shaper Scarab. Titanium Spirit Shield. That's good. Another Vol Regalia that's rolled. Min rolled. No. Crusader Buckler. This might Spike Shield. Always gotta check the Shaper Shields. Like shields and gloves, or anything you might want to use as like a Fizz's extra stat stick. Like maybe even scepters, or I think it's normally like foils you want to go after, but I think for most things it's going to be outclassed by the implicit influences. But you need the Shaper Shields for life or ES on block, and I have a max roll titanium, the nice base. You also need shaped for the preservation efficiency, the +1 totems, so much good stuff on Shaper Shields. And then we run it back. Oh, a breach inside my Phoenix? Oh, it had Beyond spawn in this map. I didn't even notice all the way here because I'm literally dropping totems and running. I don't even see anything die. I'm just running through hordes of enemies. And hopefully I don't get out of range of my drop sounds should something actually drop. An Atlas. Stealth gloves. Gloves are like Elder helmets. They can roll additional support gems really nicely. I guess the helmets are the same way. They're just not generally as useful as the Elder helmets. Like an increased area of effect. It's cool, but it's not going to give you extra damage like an immolate or burning damage, or minion damage, or minion life. It's just more. Yeah, I'm dropping a totem and I run. If those enemies die, cool. If not, oh well. Minotaur, the formed. Worst part about having tons of damage against Hydra is this is like all the balls swarm you. It is very stressful. But Hydra, then Alhesman, and Citrine Amulet. Reformed Amber Amulet. Same one as last time. Accuracy Impale. For the formed. Minotaur Chimera is a really nice one to start with. And we're healing. Lovely. Chimera's like the easiest. But getting an early Minotaur out of the way, that's huge. Minotaur down. Nice. Frees up the arena so much. And done again. Extra Hydra fragment. Minotaur. Phoenix. Hydra. Chimera. And so avoid poison, impale, bleed, less accuracy, formed. Nice. I got a Minotaur Chimera start again. Hopefully I can nuke them. Looking good so far. Remember to drop the flamethrower trap. That extra -10 resistance is pretty massive. Boom. Got them both before the next one spawned. Oh, that makes this so much easier. And formed done. Chimera 4 splinters. Minotaur, the Drox, Phoenix, Dra, Chimera, Burning Ground, Fizz Reflect formed, Chimera Hydra. Ugh. I can only get Hydra to half, trying to target Hydra, and then Phoenix blows me up like normal. Hydra's gone. Phoenix has blown me up 3 times in this fight. And if Hydra's gone, Chimera must have just died. Cannot sleep on the value of combustion. A little bit of extra resist helps so much. And done. 4 splinters. The 4 splinters seems pretty dead on if you're running these magic. Ooh, a leather belt. That's fun. So 3 more maps and get me 10 shapers. Got 3 more maps. Minotaur down. Another Minotaur down. Another formed. And Phoenix. And now I fight Shaper 10 times. I am thrilled. Actually think I'm going to do that on the Ignite build. Turn off Maven. I think a totem build could do okay here, but Shaper does move around a bit. And this build can get it done too, so. Well, I took a Shaper Slam with the build. Something. Shaper number 1. We got a shape, some gloves, heavy belt. I'll give it a shot with the Volcanic Fissures. I don't see this being faster, but at the same time, who knows? This part's definitely going to go faster. Alright, Mr. Shaper, what you got for me? You're going to do stuff that I can't see. That's what you got. Okay. Oh, and then I get killed by 1 ball. Dying in this is probably why I'm going to do it on the other build. Unless I can just play better. I can't see when the balls are coming. Wasn't bad, though. Didn't... Dead to beam. In phase now, please. Oh, come on. Oh, yay. Portal phase. There we go. Totems are definitely good for dealing with the ads. Fireball's not great for that because they're just singularly spawning. I find it amusing that my totems can target Shaper during the multi-proj phase thing. Oh! Anytime you're ready, Shaper. Alright. The Void, another pair of gloves, and a Knowledge. And a 6-socket shaped Eclipse Staff. I like covering Shaper and Fiery Balls, but this fight is so long and drawn out, I don't want to have to think. And another pair of gloves. Shaped Sork Boots, Diamond Ring. Somewhere in here, I have a Combustion. Don't need Ignite Prolip. There we go. GCP, my Swift Affliction. And I guess the Unbound Ailments now. Sense Swift Affliction. Let's try this. Dodge. Practice, although I can probably just get hit by any of those with this character. Because I can tank. Oh! I tanked it! The clone just kind of bought me. Oh, man. Took some damage in there. And another one. Another pair of these gloves. I actually loathe this fight. I want this fight like massively expedited. 6 to go. Yeah, the Shaper fight does not need me to have to fight Vol. The Shaper fight also has a minion phase built into it. It doesn't need the phases that I get warped to another room. I want to come in here and go fight this Shaper, kind of like I do Elder. Give him some phases so that there's a clearly distinct part 1, 2, and 3 like there currently is, but make it all just one part. I would love to see that. I don't feel nearly as bad about Zuri as I do Shaper. So this phase, he should just go in the middle, do the second line of dialogue. Now we're in phase 2. I guess there used to be a point to this because the faster you got through it, the less HP he had in the next phase. But now there isn't because it's just fixed. But that Zuri zone, actually, it's a challenge to get through there. It's part of the whole thing to me. Like the double Vol fight and all that, the trio. It's all very thematic, whereas this is just fluff. And 7 years ago when this fight came out? Yeah, sure. I think this was fine, but I think it could be fixed to better fit in the place of the game. So now we're in phase 2. Now we have to deal with this. And I think I guess I can block that, but I did not get touched by any of those. I thought I probably would have gotten hit there, but wow, it destroyed my shield when I got hit. Oh, it got me. Okay, yeah, it only takes 2 hits, even with the shield up. But yeah, now this phase should end. We have another cutscene here. Now he can spawn the additional ad, or the clone, whatever. There's no purpose to this. None of the other bosses have this fluff to them. Okay, this bottom left corner is not the play. Definitely like the bottom right corner a little better. Another one down. Another pair of gloves. Titan gauntlets, hubris circlet, 2 hubris circlets. Not bad. At least he gave me some bases that time. And we do it again. Oh wow, I think he still did heal all the way up. I waited a while. Just keeps going. Yeah, dead. Yeah, this takes much longer when he has full HP. Done. Look beard. Another pair of gloves. There we go. Got a pair of boots. Death's Oath. Never swap the resistance on this. This needs to go to cold res. It min rolled it, but it balances it out way better. 3 to go. And another one down. And another pair of gloves. Another one down. Orb of Dominance. Gloves. Amethyst ring. Last one. Another one down. And another pair of boots. Nothing fun. Unique wise. I would have really liked a flask, but there shall be more. Last leg of the journey, Elders. Only one chance at the invitation currently, and I don't even have an invitation, so that's fun. And I can go back to fireballs. One down. That's the Enslaver. Eradicator, and there's a Twisted. I just realized something that I need to do. The attribute stacker has awakened Ellie with attacks. Slap that in here for a little bit more damage. It moves around a lot. It's harder to get the balls that ramp up the damage. And done. Another Twisted. Purifier is great. I think I can just stand in everything he has going on. And Purifier down. Poison on hit. Avoid poison. That should be fine. My thing is I can't see what the Enslaver is doing. It's hard to know when it's gonna slam me. This is definitely by far the easiest of these fights. The enemies group up way better. They don't have the effects in the arena that like restrict your mobility. Twisted, done. Oh, and it gives me another map. It was not a purifier, so it's not going to help anything. What life force do I need for other fragments? Blue. I have 3 conversions at the moment. Eradicator, Alcoon, Eradicator, the Twisted, another Eradicator. Nice, I got a speed and echoing shrine. This could be the pinnacle of balls. Go faster, Elder, come on. Go. Probably like bitrate destruction. Eradicator down. The Twisted. Eradicator fragment. I actually have to clear the laboratory. Eradicator. Eradicator down. Enslaver. 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 Enslaver and another Twisted. The Constrictor. Constrictor. And that was it. Now, how many Elders can I do? I have 1 Purifier Fragment, 8 Enslaver, 8 Eradication, 4 Constriction. Looks like I have 3 rerolls. That's not it. Top left, please. Top left. Well, I guess I get to go once. This is what the fiery balls look like up close. Oh, looks like I gotta fight him now. Wait, and his HP didn't fill, and he went into phase 1 mechanics again. I'm dead. Emptiness. That's the bottom one. And another Shimmeron. Well, isn't that fantastic? Okay, Kirak. I need a harvest. Or, I guess, influence scouting report. Chimera. Nope, don't care. Baron. Slaver. Rocks. Hydra. Harvest. You have enough for another reroll? Top left. Nope, I need even more harvest. The harvest on here. There is. No blues. Really? Oh, harvest costs 12 chaos. Wow. Guess I just gotta do maps, hope it show up. Good. This one did. Early this time. Yay! Again, like what happened to Elder's final phase? Did something break? Fragment of Terror, the top one. Let's go. Cyclopean Coil. I wanted that like 2 weeks ago. Do I do it on this build? I feel like I try. We'll gauge it. Finally, I've been working all day towards this. Oh man, Shaper first. Oh, and oof, I got killed like twice there. I shouldn't just do it on the fireball. I'm allowed to make mistakes with this build. Shaper phase 1 down. Damage is good. Shaper phase 2 down. Degen didn't affect me at all. I only got a second spot of the Eldritch Degen. Here's another one. Just make sure I remove that now. You only gotta hit it once. Ooh, those slaps hurt. Oh, Elder, chill, buddy. Oh, died to the slaps. Getting hit by fizz damage, though that is in the end what will kill this character. Oh, we got another Elder Slam. Dodged it into the last ad phase. Alright, let's do this. Okay, we got slaps, Shaper's Slam into slowing me. My goodness. They went for a wombo combo. Oh. They're actually bringing it. Oh, the slam, but no. Aha. No. Okay, 3 more tries. We're almost there. Shaper, eat fireball. Ah, no. Yikes. Okay, I think Elder should be toast. Oh, he's still doing Elder things. Shaper. Come on. Ah. Die. You're dead. But you're dead. Elder. There we go. Map favorite slot unlocked. Decayed Voidstone. Steel Ring. No Jewel. Atlas passive for that. Cool. And then the next Voidstone. Go up to full T16s. Probably stack another Caldera. Probably that needs to be the focus. But that was a lot of bosses. Let's see. I did 17 Elder Slayers, 2 Elder Slayer invitations, 4 Sirus, 19 Shaper Guardians, 4 of the Formed, 10 Shapers, 18 Elder Guardians, 1 Twisted, 2 Elders, and an Uber Elder. That's 54 minor boss Guardians, 7 invitations, and 17 Pinnacle bosses. And I don't feel like I got anything super amazing outside of the thread of hopes that I got from Sirus. I didn't get attempts at Elder, I didn't get Watcher's Eyes, I didn't get a Flask or anything fancy off of Shaper. Only got 1 Uber Elder out of the deal. So yeah, it wasn't the greatest, but got it done. And that's not everything. There's 4 Mavens now. I have an Uber at Ziri. There's several. There's 6 Exarchs piled up. There's still more to do, but that's definitely all I can do for today. Mark of the Elder is cold to attacks. And next time, the goal is blighted maps. I'm going to run them all. Might take me 2 days to get all of that finished, but that is the next project. So that is what you should expect next time, but that is going to be all for this one. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe, make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icons just below the video, or by joining to become a member, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.